Hello again, my name is Master Peter C. Brusso, and you're at our weekly lessons for Anjing Banfa. And as you can see, we had a lot of snow on the mountains. We had a beautiful storm come in and leave lots of wonderful snow. Today's lesson was in the wind. I apologize for the audio. We were having to battle the wind quite a bit, and it was cold, so we had jackets on. Some of us did, and some of us didn't. We are trying to work on the white belt stuff and trying to answer the mail of trying to get people spun up to learn their material and get us ready to go do some fighting. So without any further ado, let's get in our material.
In white belt, you're taking people in, and you really don't want to give them a lot of offensive weapons because you don't know who they are. So the sensei should actually be analyzing them right off the bat. And you'll notice we're starting with anti-grab. Gives us a chance to help bring in that kind of stuff. We also start out with basics in our stance and our kicks and blocks, but really not a lot of punching because a lot of people in America already come in with punching. So white belt's kind of designed to give them flavors and things that they can use on the street and things to get them ready to go to blue belt, which is a little bit more disastrous. We're live with Memorex. Okay, we're going to first off, we're going to actually do some white belt material because we've just been sucking about getting that taken care of. So that's the first thing we're going to end up doing. Then we're going to end up going back after our arnis and our 12, 13 strikes and blocks. And then we're going to do doble bastone with any luck, with any hope, which is a double stick. And Paige and I will demonstrate a doble bastone if Paige Sensei will come out here for a second. Doble bastone is an exercise like this. If you thought single stick was bad, then you get to do it with two, okay? And these, again, of course, are structured so that you can move around with your opponent. So that's doble bastone. That's an exercise in double stick if we get the opportunity to do so. So, without any further ado, who's got their syllabus here? Who good? No syllabus? It's on the web, guys, okay? You need a password to get to it, but it is on the web. And I'll give you the password when we're not on camera. How about that, okay? All right, and Greg Sensei, you're gonna end up helping me. We're gonna do basic escape to the rear, which is the toughest one. I don't know why it is. It just turned out this way. It's easy to do. If Simon grabs my hand, the first thing I'm going to always do is relax. If I start to tense up, he's going to hold me tighter. So I just completely relax. You can just feel how relaxed that got, right? Now, our feet are like on railroad tracks, okay? And you're going to have to watch what I do with this. What I'm going to do, ultimately, is start to lean backwards, falling away from him, okay? And what I'm going to do is just let my hand just relax completely. And as I fall away, it just slides right out of there. Also notice that both my feet are going this direction. So in case you were to attack my knees or something, they're going the other direction. And then once I'm out, I get in my stance, which you guys don't know yet, but we're going to fix that, okay? So, first part of this is to relax. Hold me tight, okay? Relax. And as I roll back, see how easy that was? I mean, there was nothing to it, right? Look at the escape mechanism. Our universal law of escape says that both bones have to come out between finger and thumb. As I'm coming out, hold your place. As I'm coming out, you can kind of see, hold me again. I'm coming out between his fingers and his thumb. Let's shoot it on this side. So you can see how he can't hold me. I'm sliding literally between his fingers and his thumb. If I tense up, he can hold me. If I loosen up, he can't. So that's real important. Now also, with this technique, grab me again. When I don't want to give him any telltale. If I go jumping in the stance, he knows something's happening. I just want to fall away on my heels. If I don't catch my fall, I'm going to fall down, won't I? So as I fall, I rotate my heel like this, but the break actually happens here, before my foot hits the ground. people will commonly do this and try to pull out. And if you have to pull out, you're doing something wrong. Little bitty kids can get out of this. They just use their body weight and they're done. Just that easy. Simon's got some meat hooks to him too. Simon's like turning my hand white. All right, so we're gonna pair up and give this a try. Hold them tight.
Were you holding them tight?
It's just got to come straight out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Expecting it to come out like that.
Now I see you pulling your hand though. Grab him. Grab me. Hold me tight. Now notice, my hand is at the same level as his when it broke. Go ahead and pull. No, see how he came down? Leave your hand out there. Just let your whole arm go loose. I mean, it just loose. Like goodbye, right? Loose. Yeah. Don't try. Excellent. You just kind of let it stay out there. Okay. Real important to have at the same altitude, the same height. Don't pull burn. Now grab me at the same time. Grab him. Hold me as tight as you can. Okay. Don't pull burn. Just let your hand go loose. He can't hold you. Try that. Still pulled. I want to see your hand left out there. Wave at him. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. What? Yeah. You see how you had to do? Wave goodbye to him. Okay. All right. Yeah, scoot that way a little bit. Don't follow him. Now just leave it up and walk away. Leave your hand loose. See, it's still down here?
Yeah.
It needs to be up there. Keep it up. Yeah, because see, as he grabs me, if I let it just like a rope, okay, so he's following with me. But if I just leave it hanging out there, see how it just hangs out there? That's just all you want to do. Just let it hang out there. Yeah, it almost sounds stupid, doesn't it? How easy is that? You know? Notice how you had to reach over to get me? I didn't hand him my hand. Go ahead, grab me. Okay, now I'm not going to go until he relaxes because I'm not struggling. Okay, there's really no reason for me to do much. The more I relax, the more he relaxes. Now I want you to roll back on your heels. That starts your fall away. And as you fall, you catch yourself but you let your body pull this out. Then you want to get into a stance. Okay, let's give that a try. Fall away, make him reach across. And then fall away.
Leave it. Sensei, the pointing of the toe, is that getting you? Is that getting your body to move into the direction you want it to go?
Yeah, and it protects the knees. Everybody else will fall back and lock their knees back.
Right. And so this is just.
Yeah, you want that even deeper, almost as if you were going to turn. Like if we're here, and then we're just going to turn and walk away.
All right.
Okay, there you go. Like exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And then from that step, right, we're like this. We really have a wide step.
Right.
Much wider than that. A little bit wider. There. Okay, that helps to get us out of there, right? Then we scoot that front leg back into a stance.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Don't okay when you fall.
Now, Mateus, I'm still seeing you pulling now again. Just let that wave out. There you go. Perfect. There you go. Oh, you haven't learned. I mean, here, grab me. Hold me as tight as you can. Just don't let me go. Come on, hold on to me. What? I'm an old man. Come on. Yeah, see, big, strong guys. Can't hold me. Want 2 hands? Okay. Thank you. It's easy. Okay. Easy. You want to take a nice long step, Barney. That's what's going to make your escape. And that hand should just be dangling up there. Okay. See how it came this way? I mean, you pulled. Let your body pull it out, not your muscle. Yeah, exactly, just like that.
And a little wider stance.
Yeah. Okay, let's get that front leg. Both these feet should be pointed back that way. Okay, when we make our break, see what the direction we're traveling. Okay, now that foot Turn the toes way back that way. And the front foot, same thing. So we should be looking like this. Okay? Getting better.
There, that was so much better.
Yeah. And you let your body break it out of there. Yeah, and that's the whole deal. Just let your body pull it out. Are we live? Okay, we're going to come from same side grab, right? Which the other one was too, by the way. All white belt moves are typically same side grab. What I'm going to do is roll up like this. Don't hold on to me. Okay? I want to read my palm. I want it up close. Now what you can't hardly see is that it opens up this hole right here, which is what I'm going to exploit in just a minute. Okay? My exploiting of that hole is here. I'm going to get a hold of the meat of the thumb, and my finger is on the back of his hand. That alone is painful, typically. Okay? So here, step 1, read my palm. Step 2, get a hold of that thumb. Step 3, I'm going to orient my hand ready for my escape. Okay? Step 4, I'm going to step back with the captured side leg and push my elbow into him, holding it right here. So as I'm pushing, I'm lever barring out. Okay? The lever bar. Boom. While I'm here, I don't want to pull out. I want to lever bar out because I'd like to get a hold of these fingers. Okay, and bring him to his knees, so to speak. But now I'm going to turn to my right, and that will take Greg Sensei right down. Okay? Right? We won't get as far as the takedown, probably, but we're going to get this done. So we'll watch it on this side one more time. Number 1, relax. Number 2, read my palm. Number 3, get a hold of that thumb. 4, orient your hand. 5, step back, push your elbow into his, make your break, make your capture, bring it immediately to your stomach. Don't sit up here because he can get out of it, and that doesn't hurt him, but this gets him going. Okay? Now I can actually move him around if I wanted to. Back up, thank you. Okay? So I can move him around if I want to. All right, same pairs. Let's give that a try. Here. This stays. This freezes. And you pivot this way. Now you're out. Bring that into a ball. Bring it to your stomach. And he's in trouble. This is called control to the inside. Yeah. It kind of goes off for combat wrist throw in a way.
Go back.
Doesn't your finger want to be in the...
Right there.
Yeah.
Right here?
He does remember.
In the technique, it's just inverse, that's all.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, you have the placement right there.
Now, Matthias, instead of pulling out, grab him. When you come up and you get here, okay, make sure you're closing in on the fingers, like so. Okay? Right? Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just correct it here.
Okay, good. Yeah. You want to, yeah, good. Good. What happened to the step? What happened to the hole you got to make? No, it's the other way. You're creating a hole for yourself. Okay?
Oh, all right. Okay. So you go up.
Right?
And then...
Next time, take it up.
You pulled out again.
I did?
Yep.
And then up.
Push. There. Now see how far your hand was way back here when you made the escape? Then you had to come all the way back, right?
Oh, all right.
We don't want that.
Then you get into the
So
habit. So
leave that right here. Perfect. Now look what you've got. See how
Okay.
efficient that is?
Okay. And
Okay. Now on the takedown, see he can still hit you with that other hand. What you want to do is take this hand
Yeah.
to that foot. Now, see he can't stand up. Okay? There's no doubt about it. Don't help him up. We don't help up Anjing Banfa. They get up on their own. You're going to do that on the street. You're going to slow somebody down and help them back up. Don't help them up. Yeah, you put your foot on his face, or you come down with your knee in his face. Pin off that face. No. Stay down, Matthias. Okay? You're here. Put your foot on his face. Okay? Don't be kicking at him over here. There's nothing over there. Everything you want is where the head's at. Okay? 2 inches inside his skull, he's dead. Step on it. Pin him. Don't just act like it. But don't hurt him, but pin it.
Okay.
But he'll tap. He'll tap. That's enough. He'll tap. Okay, now pull it to your foot.
Down.
Okay. So get him up into the grip. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is to take this hand to that foot directly. Now. See, he can't stand up. Look at the difference you got on him. Right? Big difference. Okay? Perfect. Okay?
I like your belt.
And Simon, that's how you do that. Simon says that's how you do that. Simon says. We're going to go to the next one. Okay? We've learned to come from the inside, rub our stomach. Okay? This is called control to the inside. But if I'm here and he pulls me back down, I'm going to go to the outside. So we'll start that way. We're going to come right to the outside. Notice I keep my elbow down. That's where the power is at. If I try to actually do this with my biceps, where's Chance? What's this one, Chance? Where are you? What's this one here?
Back here?
Yeah, right on the side.
Tricep.
I can't raise him. Pull me down. Okay? See? If I keep my elbow in, I can do that. That's where the power's at. Now notice. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come to here. And I'm going to get a hold of the back of his hand. I'm going to put a thumb in here and fingers here. Now see, I had originally was looking at my hand this way, right? Now I want to show him the telephone number. Okay? That's how you remember that. So I'm here. Now remember our feet are on rails like railroad. I'm going to step on my own rail. And I'm going to come in like this. And I'm going to keep my elbow straight, my forearm straight. I'm going to push out and we'll break that thumb. And I want to come to right here. Okay, come on the other side. Notice I have his hand here, and my hand is right here. Now this is a very painful place in itself, and that's where you want to get to, right? Control the outside. Then I'm going to do what we call as a great circle. I'm going to send it up, around, and back to here. I just want him bent over. I don't want him down yet. Then I'm going to transfer my hand here to between the triceps and the bicep. That feels really good, doesn't it? This gives you a lot of leverage, okay? An awful lot of leverage on this guy. All right? So we'll do that. See that one more time. We're on our rails. I show him the telephone number. Come across and capture. Step on my own rail. Pick that out of there and get on this spot. Okay? Right there. Worst came to worst, I could bow. I can come over to here to bow. I mean, there's a bunch of disastrous things you can do at this point, okay? Great circle. He's going to scoot in behind you. Transfer to that tricep as far as I want you to go, okay? The next fun part is we whirl him around 360 into the dirt. He eats a whole lot of grass, okay? But we're going to go that far. Control the outside. Same pairs. Okay, now, that hand should be right, there you go. Should be right there, okay? Perfect. Now, transfer your hand, and you're going to find that spot right there. You can actually dive in there. Keep this up. He's the one in trouble.
Okay.
You stand up. He's the one in trouble. You stand up straight. There you go. Okay. Now this, you need kind of like a death grip right through there. There you go. Put that there. Okay. And the spot you want to get on is right there, right? You want this finger. There you go. That's going to weaken him up. Big circle, and there you are. Okay. When you get a hold of that, and you're in here, see how I got the death grip on the back of that hand? And I want to be right there, right on there. Okay. And it's that motion. See how he scoots back? Okay. Stand up straight though. You're the one that he's in trouble. You're not. So when he's over, okay.
So you just basically take it from your chest and do like a half a circle.
It's like an ellipse, and it's the last part that's the worst, because you're going to come out here, all the way, and then scoot it up, and then transfer. Okay. And that's bad enough, right? Yeah.
All right, Christian, come here. Let me try that again.
Yeah. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of love in that thumb. What about this elbow thing? Remember I was talking about keep your elbow down? There you go. Break it off. Now, you want it, no. You want this right there. So drag them over there. Now, this meat hook, I want that finger right there.
Oh.
Right there. No, this finger. Right in there. Okay. That little death grip thing gets him thinking about that, not about the technique, right?
That hurt?
Yes.
I don't hear tapping.
Tap a little bit, bud. Okay.
You go from here.
Yep. And now
I'm gonna grab it back here.
you want your thumb between the tricep and the bicep.
Yeah, I feel it right there.
Yeah. That
I
hole.
know. I know.
Yeah.
Does that hurt?
Oh, you think it's gonna hurt?
I see it there.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Capture right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Step back.
Right. This hand has to go right there.
Right here.
Right. And this wants to be right on that. Okay.
Right on this.
Yeah, yep. It's the top part of your muscle right there. Okay. Yeah. Now come straight up, out, back, and turn it back in. Okay. Right. White belt has 4 hand arts. Come on, Simon. Come on, buddy. So we did escape, basic escape to the ribs. First one we did. Second one was control inside, so we rub your tummy, and control outside. Not doing the takedown on the outside one yet. And then we're going to do the escape to strike. Okay. Notice, very strategic. We taught our white belts how to get away and run. Then if they can't run, how to control somebody, but not really hurt them yet, right? Well, the 4th step now is we're going to hurt them a little bit. Okay, so we're going to lay that in. Okay, Simon, grab. Okay, we're on our rails again, real important. Okay, my hand parallels the ground like I'm going to do a push-up. Okay, I keep my arm somewhat strong. I step on my rail, just like our last technique, and I step out of that rail, and I'm going to be bringing, don't let go, I'm going to be bringing him here. Okay, I don't want to let go yet. Notice that I got a hold of him. Okay, now the escape is my elbow to his, and I'm out. It's an elbow strike. It's a back fist, and on my exit, I got to hold on to his hand. I'm going to let my fingers do the walking through the yellow pages here as I whip this out across his eyes, and then get into stance. Here. Notice, I don't want to get away yet. I got to get this hand through. And now I want away. Now when I do my strike, I'm pulling with my hand that way. At the same time, I'm extending my elbow. Notice what his head did. That's how you break them. You break their necks. Pop. Pop. Okay? Bridge of the nose anywhere along here. Fingers do the walking. Out they go. And then I'm in stance. All right? So here you go. Now, this hand, remember, needed to be like a push-up? That's going to lead you right around. Thumb on top. I forgot to tell you that. No. There you go. Okay. There you're out. No. Elbow first.
Oh.
It's there. You want to jerk that head back and get him. Boom. Okay. Here. No. Here. Here. Let me do it. Yeah. Grab. Like a push-up. Thumb on top. So if you bring this hand, the reason why you're having trouble, keep your arm down. Okay? Parallel that hand. Make your break. Okay?
And don't you pull
Yes.
with that hand?
You pull with this. See when I jerk him, how his head goes? That's the kind of thing you want to do. And back fist. And now the fingers stay out like this, and they rake across the eyes. Loosely. They whip across the eye. I keep a hold of that, then I scoot back and into the stance. I'm going to get on my rail. Now this hand's just going to come across. This hand goes underneath. So you keep this hand like that, and this one's going to go underneath. No, just let go underneath for the moment. Okay? Get a little bit more on your rail. Step out there. Okay, so because you want to kind of parallel this arm. This hand now is going to come on top. Thumb on top, everything's on top. Now, push your elbow to his. You're out. Okay? That's the basic escape. Now, when you go to strike him, you're gonna jerk in this arm at the same time your elbow's going up. That's 1. Back fist. 2. Leaves your hands, your fingers loose, and you whip them across his eyes as you step back into stance. Got it? Okay. There's a lot of steps in there. We'll just get the basic part done. We'll just get to the part where you're going to make the escape. And on that whip, realistically, what happens is, as I'm in here, I actually want to leave it here as long as I can, and when I make my body my turn, I whip that puppy out of there, right? Really get the high speed. Yeah, and you just let it fly out there. And the more your fingers are loose, they kind of find all the nooks and crannies across his face. That's the idea.
Really?
Oh, it works pretty good, actually. And what you do is you're actually doing you're actually scraping the eye, just ever so tenderly, so to speak. But you put enough pressure on it that it overcomes the optic nerve, and you get a white out. And all they see is white. They don't see anything else for about 2-3 minutes. It's all white.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool. That whip is let your fingers be loose, and it finds the nooks and crannies across their face, okay? Ultimately, what you're going to do is your nail is actually scraping across their eye and putting just enough pressure on their eye that the optic nerve kind of goes crazy, and it causes a whiteout.
Leave your hands real loose.
Loose. Just whip them out of there, and they'll find the target. 1 of 5 of these are going to find that target, okay? Okay, now Mateus, on the elbow one, you really want to jerk them.
Jerk them down, okay.
Yeah, you want that head extended. So
Really pull down
yeah, so
on
you're
it?
hitting him and breaking his neck.
Okay.
Okay?
So that's literally what that's doing?
Yeah, that's exactly what that's going to do. And if it doesn't do that, then you've got 2 more backups coming into him. Yes. Make sure you start out right away with it parallel to the ground. There's a saying we have in Anjing Banfa: we start in a stance and we end in a stance. We started by being grabbed. That was our stance. And after our whip, we end in a stance. And make sure you're very religious about ending in a stance each time. You'll fight like you train. I think Jonathan has found his nemesis technique. We all have one that just like, what the heck, you know? So you work with him, right? Yeah. Good. In Anjing Banfa, we have a saying: we start in a stance, we end in a stance. Our stance in our beginning is we got grabbed, okay? But always make sure you are in the stance after you get out of it, okay? You'll fight like a train. Also, Barney, one thing I didn't make clear on the tape, when, grab me here. When you come for this hand, make sure that your thumb is on top, okay? We don't grab like that, because those grabs can be reversed on us. Grab like that, can't, but you can still do the pulling that you want to do.
Instead of doing the whip, could you just throw them down?
Well, you can do all kinds of stuff, but you gotta learn this stuff first. Okay? All right. Now, on the grab, when you have a hold of his arm, make sure that your thumb is on top. And we start in a stance and we end in a stance. So you got out of that. I wanted to see you in a little stance there, okay? All right, we're going to do 2 things. Can I borrow okay? We learned how to throw those last time, matter of fact. So arnis stick, again, 26, 28 inches long. Some are a little longer. Longer mono guys, hold it down here. Get a little bit more distance, a little heavier hit. We're here in our left hand. And our favorite hand is like so. We use this tip to hook things and whatnot. Last week we learned all the way up to 8 and 9 strike and block. We're going to go further into that with the arnis guys. So everybody except for these 2 go that way. You guys, first time on the internet, we're going to learn our hanbo. Okay? A hanbo is a 36-inch stick. Typically it's a walking stick. Okay? Do you have a cup on yet? Damn. I won't really do this then, but
I can do this.
no, I'll go right past it. But You see the little old Japanese guys walking around with these things, and they appear just to be a stick, which it is. So if Greg Sensei were to actually punch at me, okay, how nice is that? Okay, that hurt, didn't it? I meant very simple technique. I could have come in on the sides. I could have broken his arm with it. You know, I could come in and poke him. I can come and take him down, okay, like so. I can come back after that cup. Incredibly powerful stick. Thank you, Greg Sensei, for being molested. So the first thing we're going to learn to do is how to hold it, okay, like so. Now, there's strikes moving forward and strikes moving back. If we're going to move back, we step back and strike by sliding our hand down the weapon. So for example, if Simon were to punch at me and I want to step back and I'm sliding down and attacking that side. If I slid back the other way, I'm attacking this side, okay, anywhere in here. So stepping back, making that hit, stepping back, making that hit. All right, you guys work that. Doesn't take much, does it? Okay. Well, here, Simon, why don't you use this one? Let me get that one. That was just too small for you. Just doesn't look right, Simon. Where's that hand? Getting ready to lob off, right? Keep that hand up inside you. Oh. Well, we usually start back here. That's our attack position. So I'm stepping forward. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, he was right. Were those
5.
at the knees?
No, that's 8 and 9s are at the knees.
Oh, yeah.
8s and 9s. That's 5, right?
Yeah.
6,
6, 7,
7, 8, 9, 10, cutting across the chest. 11 cuts across the chest. 12. And you have a cup on?
Nope.
13. Okay. All right. Give you some gum to chew and you have some trouble there.
I know.
Okay, no worries with that, right? Now, just point of fact, if a person strikes at you, you can do that same strike on the arm. So you attack the weapon. So let's just try a couple of those from the inside and a couple of those from the outside. Notice the angle. I'm kind of coming up and coming down on top of it to break those bones, okay? Give that a try first, and then I'll get you to the next piece. Yeah, you want to hit on right there. There you go. Let's step back a little bit more that way. Yeah, step away from them, not off to the side. There you go. Okay, and so the outside version. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Okay. Page Sensei, he's real stiff in his wrist. Yeah. Okay, good. Get him loosened up. All right. Now, here's the fun stuff. Okay. There's another strike that's really interesting. So I'm here, and if he strikes at me, I just merely step back and I skewer him. Okay. Just like you just step back and skewer him. Okay, try that. Yeah, just skewering. Boom. How fun is that? Step back with it first and then skewer him. Now, because you want it to have that distance to travel so you can really pop them, okay? There you go, yeah, boom, boom. Yep. Okay. Huh? Yeah, opticals. Also, notice that there's an optical illusion. You can't tell where that is in space as long as it's coming at you from here. So when you do these things, you don't want to have their eye have all that data. You want it like that. So these skewers just come straight up out of nowhere. And I'll do it for the camera. You know, it comes straight up out of nowhere, and you can see there's not much distance, not much surface area for you to be able to judge where that's at. So these skew are really nice that way. Okay. Huh?
The katana, our katana.
Right. The same thing. When we're fighting with our katanas, all of our strikes are like so because they can't tell where that blade's at. Exactly. Okay. We're only going to need one of these, so drop one, hold one. Okay. So here we're minding our own business. Chance is going to grab close to my hand. Okay. Now there's some really cool things, but we'll do the easy one first. I want to capture his hand. I'm going to come around like this, kind of sliding around, and then I'm going to push the stick right down through there, and he's going to go right to the ground. How nice is that, huh? Oh yeah, it happens real quick, doesn't it? Okay, so again, you grab, you capture, you step back. See, I'm bringing it also to, come on this side. So when I'm stepping back, I'm bringing it to my hip, so I have this power here. I'm moving into this position here, and then I'm bringing the stick right on through, holding onto his hand, okay, right to the ground. What you'd really like to do is to get this arm bent. Yeah, okay, that's what you'd really like to do is that. Okay, you'd like to get that arm in a chicken wing, bent, all right? Give that a try. And this, do really easy because it's got so much power to it. It's got a lot of torque to it. And with that, I'm going to head the other way. Easy, there you go. Keep this kind of towards your hip, okay? Do it again. So it's like you step back, that's excellent. There you go. All right. Now, remember, you got to have a little whole fist out of there. So you need to have it like that. There you go, that's what you want. Okay?
Yeah, it's got so far down.
Right. Now, you guys okay with that? Good. All right. The next one is he's going to grab on the inside. Okay? Both hands. All right? This is really kind of fun because you're going to take one back to your hip and you're going to step in and turn it this way, and then it goes right down his body. Okay? Until he lets go or whatever. Okay? But you essentially turn it this way and drive right down his midline. Again, you're here, and you drive right down his midline. Now he hasn't let go yet. And that's okay because you can come in on thumbs. You know, now he'll let go. Okay, I got his thumb against the stick. Okay, pop.
Overpowering. The person doesn't let you.
Yeah, well, and if they're really strong, okay, you just come to the inside and get a hold of those thumbs. That hurt? Yeah, so there you go. I got a nice thumb going on. Okay. The other way is to let them have it, so to speak. Okay, pop, wrap. Okay.
You get that a little better.
I won't hit so hard. Non-compressible surface, and you start wrapping away, just like we do with the defenders. Okay. All right. The other one is capturing his thumbs on the inside. Both. And then you can take them down nicely that way. Okay. So try both of those. Wrapping, thumbs, center twist. You know umbrella ribs?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's called an umbrella block. It's like if you come down for a 12, that's an umbrella block. It's going to slide off. Okay.
Kind of like with
Like a parry block attack, exactly. But we don't map it back to the sword. And since arnis is, they call it an umbrella block because it came from an umbrella parasol. Okay, not a sword because they didn't have samurai swords in the Philippines. This is Filipino, right? Okay. So they're coming up this way. 13?
Yeah.
Striking down. Take your groin offline, strike down to stop it.
What about 8?
Okay, well, let's do 6. Strike. Okay, you strike it. No, come back over here. You're striking and checking. Okay, now you're coming over here. Okay, strike, check. Right? Pen's cutting this way, so you're going to go up alongside it like that. Okay, so from a choke. Yeah. Okay. The first thing you're going to do is going to step back slightly and you're going to be attacking him in the chest. Okay? Or, okay, that's the first one. The second one comes up over the top. I'm going to watch the mic here. How nice is that? And then, of course, you're going to make a body turn right into him. Boom. Okay? From that, you collapse him onto your chest. Notice I'm stepping back and bowing to him. I'm putting so much pressure on him, if I just let go, I whack. Okay? You can come right in and strike. There's a third version that's kind of fun. You're in here. You insert the stick, make the turn. Nice and easy. Ski, you know? Nice and easy. So there's 3 for you. Strike or strike. Top, strike, right? Or insert and turn. Try those. Didn't know you'd have so much fun with a stick, huh? Don't step back so far because you remove yourself. Kind of step back but lean forward into the strike. There you go. Okay, or turn it and strike. You want to bring those into your chest. Yeah, that's where the pressure comes from. When he's here, you bring it into your chest. See how fast he went down? Okay. Right. Rest is easy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and there you go. Perfect. I usually don't throw 3 at you at once, but you guys seem to be able to handle that. It's pretty good. I'm impressed. Okay, Barney. For the internet, this is a stealth version. And I want to show just a couple of the features of the stealth, and then we're going to have a defender moment. May I borrow Mateus? How about that? I'll leave your stick back there. Put that in your pocket. Grab me. The big thing about the stealth is this offset tail. When it comes in and it makes its turn, you can feel what that's all about, right? Yeah. It just takes it has a larger radius turn. Go ahead and hold me tight. And that offset tail just hurts like heck, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. One of the big things about a stealth is it sits nicely in your hand. You can hardly even see it. So when that goes in there, boy, it just gets them right away. The other thing that's nice about a stealth is that you can come in and use that as a hook still, okay, to be able to pull in. The other thing about a stealth has got it's like an ice scraper. So on the same grab, you come in with that edge, you put a lot of pressure on them. You feel that?
Yeah, there.
Okay. You put a lot of pressure on them very easily. And then, of course, you capture tissue and stuff off this back edge. So when you come in, well, I'll get skin instead, but you can feel what that's all about, okay? You come in with the back edge of this and you catch tissue very quickly off that. Of course, all your stuff of being able to poke and prod, and that's the stealth. All right. We want to come from the avenue that they've grabbed both of our hands. Boom. One with the defender in it and one without, okay? Quickly, I'm going to bring the non-defender hand to my stomach. And I'm going to bring the point of the defender onto the back of that hand. And you can see what he looks like. Let's get the camera here. When that gets going, you can see what he looks like. He doesn't want to be there much anymore. No. You just turn your body, and he comes off you very quickly, okay? So you just make that turn. Yeah. We'll go through it really easy. Come to your stomach. Bring this in. Make that turn of your body. Just that much. Just really racks them up quickly. Okay, let's pair up and we'll give that a try. That's our defender moment for our lessons of the week. Come to your stomach. Now don't even move yet. Just bring it to your stomach and bring that point to the back of his hand. And now move this way. Oh yeah, they don't want to stay on you much longer. Just make a quick turn and he's going to be flying off. Yeah. All of our escapes still work too. I mean, if you think about it, you know, we can rotate them down, come in and hook them. Yeah. I mean, all our escapes still work. You got a cup?
Yes.
You know. Okay. All your escapes still work.
The when you were doing the one that we practiced on, were you right into this area?
Yeah, there.
Right into there.
If you. It happens really quick.
Can I see that again? No. Yeah, do it on
I don't think it works, right? Oh, sorry, Greg Sensei. Oh man, I tell you, that just gets in there. It digs in. The closer back here you can get, somewhat the better.
We're hitting it right. We're hitting it right here.
Yeah, right in there. If you
right where like where we bunk it.
Exactly. If you grab me.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah.
Different feelings depending on which nerves you hit.
That's right.
Did I get your nerve too? That's yeah. I think I hit you right in the same spot. See,
Yeah. What you want to do is right back in there.
yeah, I was a little
Yeah.
high.
Yeah. No, that's okay. You'll be right in there. Yeah.
This one hurt
I was just
too.
saying.
Yeah.
This one hurt right here.
Oh, I know. They all hurt. Just that some hurt a little bit better than others.
Hurts better.
Hurts better.
What was the one from the back?
Oh.
Neck? What was the choke?
Oh, that's the person's in tight. You come in. Take them down. Right. Okay. The other ones we did was cutting across the body. Okay. And then come up to the neck and taking them down. Okay. Rude, isn't it? Powering these things. Okay. Let's look at one more real quick. I know this is not two defender bites, but let's look at one real quick. Can I borrow? Mr. Chris says no way. Oh, Andrew. Okay, well, because I did it on Andrew a few seconds ago. All your escapes and everything still work. I mean, we're still martial artists with all of our escapes. What I'm going to do is come around, just circle around, and I broke out of that escape. And I'm going to come in and see how I've got him here. Boom. You know, you've got a lot of ability to move him around quickly. Okay? Okay? Around his neck.
Can we see the one up the groin area too?
Oh, sure. Just the groin area. Okay.
Can you move it this way? I can't see you.
Yeah, we can't see it.
Notice.
Let's see that one more
Okay.
time. Can we see it again? Yeah, can we see that again?
Yeah, they don't believe it works. All right. We're rotating down, keeping my elbow in, making the break, coming right over and bringing him across. Okay. This potentially sets him up to come choke you, right? You can come around to choke me, right? And now we get to play. Okay. Now we get to play.
Dance.
Okay. How fun is all of that? Now we get to play. Now we get to play. Okay. So let's try that. Again, it's a rotation down, comes from blue belt material. Come in and hook and play with it. Have fun with your defender. Your defender is your friend.
That's
Yeah. Perfect.
And then
Or come up here, bring him right over here to your chest. Just kind of roll. There you go. And you hook right in. Don't curve it. Hook it.
okay.
See the difference? If I just come around him, that doesn't do anything. But I've got to hook in.
Gotta dig it.
Yeah.
When you, the non-defender hand, are you grabbing his hand with that, or
I'm coming around and pinning it.
okay, just pinning it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Now play with it. See where you might want to go with that. All right. This is for my buddy, the Preacher Man. The Preacher Man, he likes to, he's actually working with me on a song, or actually he's doing the song, all about Barney. So that will debut, I think, here in about a week, maybe. But Preacher Man, he's all into MMA stuff, mixed martial arts. He really likes that. And so I wanted to show him the fastest way to kill somebody, just for the Preacher Man style, okay? No blues, no white, no black, only the blues, baby. May I borrow Greg Sensei? We'll show the technique straight away, okay? And this can come from chokes, from grabs, all different types of things. What you're going to do is attack his neck. Your vertebrae are the size of quarters. They sit on top of each other and they move very quickly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up and I'm going to use torque. Torque is our friend. Torque is when you have a big lever bar, you can really lift things, okay? I'm going to come back and stabilize the back of his neck, and I'm going to come up with my other hand and cover his chin. Now what I'm going to do is turn like that. In that turn, it snaps his neck. I'm going to be very gentle with him, but he'll see it very quickly how that's going to happen. And he's a dead man, right? You felt that?
Yep.
Okay. Now what you didn't catch was this part. When I got here and turned his head, I brought this around for his ear, and if we can just kind of angle around, notice the torque I'm getting on his neck. Snap. That's how you do it. So we're going to practice this technique ever so carefully, and here's how I want you to do that. You're going to come in, you're going to get him turned, you're going to step back and slowly bring him down like that without breaking his neck. But that's how you do it. Boom. Pop. End of sentence. So you can see as soon as I break out of the choke or a double hand grab or any of that stuff, as long as I'm close to here at all, he's mine. He's a dead man. And that's for the preacher man. All right, let's pair up and do it. Yeah, doesn't take much, does it? Surprising.
I believe so.
Huh?
Right?
He's still standing. No. You want this to cover this way.
Okay.
You want to get out as far as you can on that. See how far out I am?
Oh, yeah.
That creates the largest amount of torque about that neck.
Okay.
Okay. When you come onto this cheek and you're here, or his chin, you want the maximum amount of torque you can get. So you want to be out as far in his face as you can get to get the maximum amount of torque. That doesn't really hurt. That hurts, right? Yeah, so further at the end of the chin is much better. Thank you. Now you can see the further out you are in this chin, the more torque you're going to have, more leverage. And that's what you want, right? Like that. You got it. But they cannot stand up, just heading towards that foot. Okay, try it now with that. No. Oh, you're a lefty, I'm sorry. Okay, get out of the way because you're coming down. Yeah.
Wow.
What was the big deal? Don't help him up. Fight like you train. There is a huge amount of danger. But it's really worthwhile to know. Okay. They're dead before they hit the ground.
I'm being very gentle with
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's always a good thing. Jonathan appreciates that too. This is the further out on the chin you get, the better, because you get more torque. The torque part of it is this distance right here. If I'm here, that's one thing. If I'm there, it's another. You feel the difference? You have a much longer lever bar, and that's what you want. So it's when he's done. That was for the blues preacher man. He's going to become real famous here with the Anjing Banfa. Okay, I'm going to go down the line and see what everybody learned. Paige Sensei, did you learn anything that you liked? Well, you haven't forgot much, that was for sure.
Yeah.
You hadn't been out on the mat for. This is the sick one that we've been keeping alive this last year and a half. So to see her out on the mat like this and to remember things is pretty cool. Greg Sensei, what did you learn you liked?
Well, I learned I liked working with Paige Sensei here a lot. But defenders, I just love playing with people.
Yeah.
And also learning the anatomy again from Paige Sensei. We need another class.
That's true, we do. Polish Assassin, what did you learn you liked?
Gotta love that neck snap. I mean, it's just so quick and yeah, it's crazy.
It's there. And it's all about torque against two little vertebrae the size of quarters. Pretty cool. What did you learn you liked?
I liked the 13 strikes and blocks.
Yeah?
The arnis sticks.
Okay. And the other
Neck.
Polish wannabe assassin?
Neck, hands down.
Neck, hands down. How about yourself?
Yeah, I love the quick kill.
Ooh, okay. And Jonathan?
The neck one.
Neck. Okay.
I like the reverse escape,
Okay.
and the way
Control
you
of
keep
the
everything-
outside?
everything in the elbows, and definitely the quick kill.
Okay. All right. Mateus?
Definitely the quick kill.
Quick kill.
Very interesting technique.
Okay. That's for the blues preacher man. Simon?
The defender.
Yeah?
Using the defender today on how to break away
From a double hand
a
grab?
double hand grab or even a single hand.
Yeah.
Get them, trap them, and maneuver them just with
Yeah.
that little.
Love the
tip.
defender.
Just with that little tip of the defender.
And Chance? What did you learn you liked?
First time I really liked the leverage and
Uh-huh.
just a little twist, how much they can do to you.
Makes a big difference, doesn't it? All right, and Kerry Sensei, what'd you learn you liked?
Actually, Sensei, when we were doing the white belt material, I know all the Senseis are supposed to be instructors, but it was really neat seeing the lower belts, how well they were coaching each other through. That was really beautiful to see on that white belt material.
Okay, and with that, I guess that's how we do that. And Simon?
And that's what Simon says.
That's what Simon says, and that's how you do that, and that's for the Blues Preacher Man. And that's it.